What if I told you that you could make a full-time income over six figures from the comfort of your own home selling used articles of clothing that you could get from any thrift store across the country? Well, that's exactly what we do. My name is Eric, and me and my wife are full-time resellers, and we sell used articles of clothing that we get from local thrift stores, and we resell them onto marketplaces such as eBay, Poshmark, Macari, and Facebook Marketplace. We're able to do this from the comfort of our own home and enjoy extra time with our children. Now, I'm going to prove to you and show you our eBay store where we're able to generate and are on track to make six figures this year alone. We sell on other marketplaces as well, so we'll be making well over six figures this year alone. I'm going to show you some of the common items that we sell, such as American Eagle, Gap, Banana Republic, and Express. We also sell high-end designer brands as well. So we do sell some more expensive clothing. We've sold Gucci, Versace. We've sold Thomas Pink. We've sold some really, really top-end designer clothes. But we tend to focus on what we call mall brands because we can buy them in huge amounts. We can go to our local thrifts and pick up several hundred articles of used clothing for rather cheap, about $1 per item. And then we go onto the marketplaces and we list them. We list them in high volumes and we wait for them to sell. Now, we generate somewhere around 20 sales per day currently, and that's enough right now for us to both work from home. We are growing, we're expanding, but let me show you my eBay store so we can get some proof here. This is my eBay store right here. And as you can see, we are $6,791 for the last 91 days. Our last 31 days. Our last 90-day total is almost to 23,000. Today alone, we've generated $243, and as you can see, we're in the middle of summer slowdown. So in the resale business in the summertime, it gets a little bit slow. But as you can see here, we have almost 3,400 listings on eBay alone. That's quite substantial. Most sellers have 1, 3, 5 items up at a time. Not many people have even over 100 items, and we have 3,400 items up. We actually have 100% feedback. That means people are happy to buy our mall brand item clothing. They're happy with the price, and they're happy with the service that we get them. They're actually happy with the items that you can get. You can look at some of the feedback that we got here. It says, everything's good, excellent seller, as described, fast shipping, great transaction. So people are happy to buy our used clothing. Why do people buy used clothing instead of just going to Goodwill themselves? Well, the short answer is they're kind of lazy. They can go on eBay or other marketplaces, find the exact item that they want, and instead of paying the $80, $100 of going to American Eagle or Express in the mall, they can buy from a marketplace such as eBay and from my store for around $25 per item. Now that seems like a very good steal. You're running about 40% of the market value of a brand new item. So people are more than happy to buy your used clothing from you because they don't have to spend hours finding their exact size, their exact fit. Also, some of these styles aren't around anymore. So we'll go ahead and jump into my listings here, and I will show you some of the brands that we sell. Some items just aren't in style anymore, and they're difficult to find. Some items are actually not even existent anymore. Target used to make a brand called Just My Size, and it was, I believe it was jeans, and they no longer make that item, but you can still find them in the thrift store. And if you really liked a pair of jeans, you're willing to buy them from thrift or from us because they fit good on you, they look great, and you can't find them anywhere else. So they're happy to pay $25 because quite honestly, they can't really get it anywhere else. So as you can see here, we're selling Gap, Cleveland Cavaliers shirt, No Boundaries, um, Old Navy, American Eagle, Massimo, Abercrombie and Fitch, Buckle, which is BKE, Banana Republic. We're selling a lot of mall brands, right? So this is just our listings. That's what we have listed. So let's go over to orders. I'm going to show you what actually sold here. So again, we have Gap, Callaway. That's a very common golf shirt. That's a golf polo. Free People. That's a little bit. That's still kind of a mall brand. American Rag, Under Armour, Zara, Express, Day Trip, which is another Buckle-esque type brand here. So that's just what we have for awaiting shipment. Now let's go to who's already paid and shipped. So we have 912 items that have sold over the last, I believe, 90 days. I think that number is higher from what it's saying here. I think there's some other things, if somebody had a return or any of that kind of stuff. So you have Rock Republic, Chaps, Gap again, Jennifer Lopez, Old Navy, Polo Ralph Lauren, Abercrombie and Fitch. These are items that have sold. And as you can see here, they're selling for a good price. $23, $29, $19, $20, $23, $16. We have just over and over again, 20, 22, 22, 23. And these are all, none of these brands are something that is really, really top-notch. Wrangler, Pearl Snap. We got some vintage polo. None of this is anything that is crazy fine. This isn't like Robert Graham shirts. These aren't top-end designer shirts. We're selling vintage sports shirts. Tommy Bahama, that's a very popular kind of beach lounge shirt. Vineyard Vines, A New Approach. That's a very mall brandy 7. We got some. This was a pair of True Religion jeans that somebody literally cut off. I don't even think they were supposed to be cut off, and we still ended up getting $20 from them. So these are all pretty common brands, but as you can see here, we'll scroll back to the top. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, we did have the Gucci. It must have fell off. We've sold recently a pair of jeans, a pair of Gucci jeans. We sold a vintage Speed Racer shirt that went for like $400. So we do sell both designer and mall brands, but as you can see, we get way more mall brands, and we're able to churn and burn and sell those for $20 to $30 per pop. And that really, really gets us way more money than if we were to go treasure hunting for designer shirts or really expensive brands that, quite frankly, are difficult to sell because they get faked a lot. Gucci's one of the biggest faked brands that there is. So we actually enjoy selling mall brands. If it's lost in transit, it only costs us $1. So if it's destroyed in shipping, the customer didn't like it, it doesn't matter. It only costs us $1, and we're turning around selling it for $25. And after fees and everything is said and done, shipping, we're going to profit somewhere between $5 and $10 per item. So this is eBay. This is just our one store. As you can see down here, it says that so far in the last 12 months, we've made almost $54,000. And by December, we'll be on track to make $100,000. We also sell on marketplaces such as Poshmark. It's basically the same thing, same type of items of clothing, just a different marketplace, right? We also sell on Mercari. Again, same mall brand kind of clothing. We also sell on Facebook Marketplace. And as you can see, again, it's just going to be the typical mall brand kind of stuff, right? So we sell on multiple platforms, and that's how we're able to generate a six-figure income. Now, where do you get this stuff from? If you literally type in thrift stores near me, there are literally dozens of thrift stores in our local area that we can take advantage of and go and buy. These stores have clearance colors, they have half off days, they have dollar days, and we take advantage of these. They have rewards cards that if you spend so much money, you get X amount off the next visit. And we strategically use all these benefits to be able to get a low cost of goods, under $1. We also go to thrift stores, estate sales, and we ask any of our friends and family if they have any clothes that they would like to donate or that they would just like to get rid of, and we would happily come over and pick them up. Another thing that we do is we actually go into garage sale sites and ask people if their items sold and if they would like it. There are tons of different ways that you can get cheap clothing to resell online. I was a truck driver. I don't have any special skills. My wife was a restaurant general manager. This wasn't something that you needed some extra special skills to be able to do. This is something that anybody can do. You can go to your local thrift and you can pick up just any mall brand clothing you can start out with $20. You can go get 10, 15, even 20 items. You take it home, you put them up on eBay, Poshmark, and then you rinse and repeat. Now, I know that that's very simplistic, and it is really kind of more in depth. You have to kind of understand how to sell on these platforms, and there is a learning curve. It isn't very difficult, but it does take time to learn. So you're not going to get rich tomorrow by selling used clothes. It took us 2 years to build up to this point, and we made a lot of errors along the way. That's why we started this YouTube channel, and that's why we have a Facebook group where you cannot just kind of get away from having to do that learning curve. You can kind of cut the line and learn the stuff from somebody that's actually doing it. So the Facebook group is going to be in the description below. And if you liked this video and you found value in it, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys, and we hope that you have a wonderful day.